What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Madden 20 video for you guys here. Today we got part 2 of the Night Train Lane road to him getting him master. I'm just going to show you guys where I'm at, what I've been doing, and what we plan on continuing to do depending on, how many coins we get, what kind of cards we get, and all of that. So if you guys were around yesterday or you saw the video, I did post a video opening up 50,000 training worth of Theme Diamonds 2. I also did more today to try to get more players. I'm still waiting on completing some sets, so we're going to go ahead and just show you what I've been working on and show you guys the updated numbers. Definitely, you always want to complete the cheapest ones first. That's what I'm working on, because the cheaper you can complete them, the more cards you'll be able to get through the rest of the time, and it'll help you complete it a lot faster. So if we go to the Theme Diamonds 2, we can see I've completed 4 of them now. So Bengals were already done, Chiefs were already done. I completed the Cowboys, and then Raiders were already done. So I've only completed 1, but I also have a lot of work that I've completed on multiple ones. Unfortunately, I'm just waiting on some cards. So Bears, I did get one, and I got a pretty decent card on the Bears. I got the Leonard Floyd. So it's definitely going to be a lot cheaper to do if I want to complete the Bears. The problem that I saw with Hicks earlier is that he was going for 70,000. It's about 56,000 right there. I wanted him to drop just a little bit more, just because this is going to be a pretty expensive set. 57 plus 37, that would be, I think, like 90 already, plus the Khalil Mack being another 20. It would basically cost probably like 130, 140,000. So it would be a pretty expensive set. I want the Hakeem Hicks, like I said, a lot cheaper. Broncos, I was able to pick up a couple more. So we did get that Philip Lindsay yesterday. And then I was able to get a Derek Wolfe Mutt Heroes as well. Philip Lindsay, I also did get a duplicate. So I was able to sell him, which was super nice because he's about 36, 38,000, somewhere around there, which is pretty good for an 89 overall right now. So that set's going to be a lot cheaper to do. The Broncos are a little bit more expensive because you can see even on the second row, they have Von Miller, who's about 12, which, I mean, it's not crazy expensive, but some of these cards do go for a lot. And it really depends on which ones are on the market right now. Noah Fant's 45,000, just because he's the only one really there. So that is the unfortunate part about him. So we can see 45 plus 30. That would be 45 plus 30 is 75,000. And we see right here, you get another 20,000. So, I mean, it's going to be definitely like a little bit cheaper to doing this. 90, that's 110, that's 130, or sorry, 120 with Von Miller, and then that's about maybe like 130-ish, 145, somewhere around there once you go to complete it. So it might be a little bit more expensive. Maybe if I can get one more of these top row of cards, then it'll be pretty cheap to go ahead and complete. Because what I'm doing is once I complete it, I'm going ahead and redoing it to quick sell the card. So we can see Bucks, Browns, Cardinals. Pretty much nothing there. I did, like I said, I completed the Cowboys. So what I did is, since I had that Amari Cooper, I went ahead and bought the rest of them for about 135. I could have sold Eric Williams for about 170, 175. But the thing is, you need the training anyways, and it's actually cheaper to go ahead and change that training into the 25,000 training, because if you were to, let's say, for about 130,000, let's say I bought 25,000 training. The best training out of the auction house as of right now is about 330,000 for about, I think it's 37,000 training or whatever it is for the 97 overall. So we get, or I think it might be like 40,000 training, somewhere around there, but we're going to get 50,000 training for that, for like about 260,000 if you thought about it that way. So that's why you really want to create them for about 130,000 coins if you can on these sets. It's going to be super beneficial in the long run. Dolphins, I also did get a couple more. I'm still waiting because this Lamar Miller has been super expensive on this. Right now it actually looks like he's 39, which definitely is good, but he was going for about 50,000 when I checked a little bit earlier when I was deciding on what sets to do. So this might actually be a lot better now if I can get that Lamar Miller for about 39,000. Because we already have Eric Rowe, who we pulled. This Jarvis is under 20,000. Gesicki is about 20,000. So I'm not going to be able to finish this one just yet, but I might actually pick up some pieces for it while they're cheap. I'm just going to check on the rest of them and make sure that there's nothing down here that's going for too much, because that's one of the problems I came into with the set I am actually doing now, which I will show you after I complete these. But pretty much 84s and downs, I should be good. I'm just going to check this last one, but the last row I think I should be good. So I actually am going to buy the first row of these if I can and add them to the sets. Like I said, while Lamar Miller is about 39,000, because he was going for about 50,000, so I don't want him to go for too much. And I might only be able to buy like 1 or 2 of these, but that's okay, because you still, like I said, you want to buy them while they're in the auction house, because sometimes, you know, they obviously will go down in price. And I do need to give myself a little bit of coins to go ahead and try to finish another set, which I will show you after I put this Jarvis Landry card in. There is one more set that I'm working on, and I need 1 card from it, but the problem is that card is going for way overpriced right now, so that's why I'm not going to get it just yet. But I will start doing this Dolphins, because the Dolphins set will be pretty cheap to finish. So I'm going to go ahead and just buy a couple pieces of that, and it's definitely better to finish them first without, you know, doing too many of them partially. But unfortunately, like I said, the Jets is the one that I'm actually doing, and the problem I'm having right now is this Marcus May card. So they have him up for 35,000. The problem is he is not worth 35,000. He is an 85 overall, and it's a wild card. I don't understand what the wild card means necessarily in the set. Don't know if that means you could put someone else. I highly doubt it, because, you know, Marcus May is the only one that shows up when you click on it. But I've debated completing this other set, but it's a random pick, so I probably won't get him, unfortunately, in the MUT Heroes exchange set if I go ahead and show you. So if we go to the MUT Hero exchange sets, you can go ahead and get an 85 to 86 for 680s to 81. So it would cost you about 15, 20K, somewhere around there to get him. So it probably wouldn't even be worth it, to be honest. He's really only worth about 9 to 10K. You could even say maybe 15K I would probably purchase him for. But I'm not going to spend 35K on him, so I have to unfortunately wait till I go ahead and get that card to complete it. The good news is, though, I may be able to, you know, get a bundle of them done if I get closer to the Dolphins. Basically, I'm just going to keep enough to buy the Jets card, but I'm going to go ahead and focus on completing the Dolphins next, because they are pretty cheap at the moment. And it's super frustrating seeing that card so high, because, like I said, he's not worth it. Down here, I'm still got those Patriots that are at that 3. I did actually get the Seahawks, which is also very good, but they are a little bit expensive to complete still. So I got the Jaron Reed and Tyler Lockett cards. So I got a good MUT Superstar out of the way, and then NFL Playoffs 89 out of the way. I still need to get this KJ, who's about 34 right now, it looks like. And then looks like we got Ezekiel Ansah, which how much is he going for? About 36 as well. So that's about 70K between the two of them. And then let's see how much Quandre Diggs is going for. So that's about 87K. And then now we get towards the bottom. So it won't be that much to go ahead and complete these as well. It just really depends on the prices of the top cards. That's really what you want to focus on. I don't buy any of the top cards for really over like 40K, just because I think it's not worth it at the time when you're trying to complete them. But if you can get them for about 37 each, something around there, and I get the rest of them and I end up around 110, 120,000, then it's going to be super easy to go ahead, especially because I already have a couple of the cards, so that will make it cheaper. But then it's going to be pretty cheap to go ahead and get that 95, quick sell for the training, and go ahead and repeat. And you can see now I'm at like 3 out of 14 and things like that. The more you get, the closer you will get. Obviously, if I get more training, by the time it comes around again, I'll be at 4, maybe 5 out of 13, 14, 12 for some of these sets. And it's going to be super, super beneficial. The Broncos, I might be able to almost complete it by just continually doing it and hoping for the best. Like I said, the Jets is really slowing me down right now because I would get a lot more training and I would be able to move on and, buy more cards and then move from there. But unfortunately, we got to still wait on this Marcus May, so for the time being. But hopefully you guys like this series. Let me know down in the comments if you are enjoying it, if this does help you create the night train lane and do some of these sets as well. Drop a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Subscribe, turn on that post notification bell. And as always, I will see you guys next time.